So we're here with Forsafe, who are a new manufacturer. They've come in on our Train the Trainer day just to show us some of the new products that they are developing out there, some of which we've had to test, such as the harnesses. Our delegates really love those harnesses. Sometimes they refer it to as the posh one. We've got you in. Tell us a bit about yourself.
So Forsafe are a well-established Portuguese brand. They've been making fall protection equipment for about 20 years. They've got a big customer base in Scandinavia and in the Iberian Peninsula, and they've put me in place in the UK to grow the business here. So although we're a relatively unknown brand in the UK, we are very well established.
Should we look at this first?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got this is one of the products that we're distributing in the UK. It's a American-made Ronin powered rope ascender. It's supplied in a complete kit. So inside this kit, you'll get a carry bag with the device and a battery and a charger. It's all pretty much everything that you'll need to get going. You attach on to the device here. You'll obviously have a backup.
Yeah.
As you would with any rope access, but it just makes life a little bit easier in climbing. When you're ready to go, simply pull down on the wheel, get yourself into a position to go, and you can go quite quickly if you want to. When you're ready to descend, you control the rope end, you pull the red handle, and that allows you to descend back down. And that back drives the motor and actually puts power back into the battery. You can do about 250 meters of ascent on a single charge.
And you say the descending recharges the batteries essentially?
Yes. Yeah, it puts a little bit of charge. You're not going to fully recharge the battery by descending, but it gives you a little bit of recharge to regain what you've used going up. What the advantage that it does have is that it means that obviously you're recharging the battery, but being a mechanical descent, it means that you don't need a full charge battery or any charge in the battery in order to descend.
So if the battery's flat and you're up there, you can still get down?
You can still get down quickly.
Okay. Not midline attachable? So you've got to feed the rope through?
Feed the rope on through the end. What that means is that the rope is completely captive inside there, and that doesn't matter which angle the rope is pulling at. So if you're doing an inclined pull on say a Tyrolean traverse or an angled traverse, then everything's captive. There's no chance that could pull on an angle that could cause a problem.
Yeah. And you said earlier you could use for lifting equipment, rigging, stuff like that?
Yeah, you can rig this so that it can be 1-to-1, 2-to-1, or 4-to-1 to lift equipment. On a 4-to-1, you could lift about 725 kilos. So it's great for environments where you might have a mix of lifting personnel and equipment.
Yeah. And price point?
A lot of these go in for more than £10,000 for competitive products. This one, the full kit, is retailing at 4,300.
And the rope, special rope needed for this?
This is Marlow Ronin HP rope, which has a wear indicator inside it. So there's a second sheath inside there, which basically means that you can not worry about any of the wear that you get on the sheath, because with these type of machines, you inevitably get wear on the sheath. You can basically ignore it until you see the red indicator showing through. At that point, you know it's time to retire the rope.
Yeah, red is dead, as they say.
Absolutely. But there are other approved ropes that you can use with this device. You don't have to use that one.
What else have you got? You got a table full of shiny gear?
I have got a table full of shiny gear. We've got a wide range of PPE. So we've got basic 2.4S harnesses, you know, for cherry pickers, for rooftop work, that kind of thing. So if you need just a basic, almost sort of throwaway type harness, we've got those kind of range. If you want something a bit higher end, we've got our premium range, which has high-vis reflective webbing built in. We have things like this elasticated webbing on the shoulders to give you a little bit of flex. We've got horizontal leg straps on many of our harnesses so that you don't get that pull up through the groin. You get a nice comfortable horizontal leg strap. We've got utility climbing harnesses. So this is our tower climbing harness, suitable for telecoms climbers or electrical utilities climbers, pylon climbers. So this has your normal chest anchor point, but then it also has a second abseil anchor point lower down. So if you need to do a pick-off rescue, I could come down to collect you using that abseil point. But all the rest of the time, I'm not wearing an abseil harness. I'm wearing something more like a utility.
So it's an EN 813 point, so we can abseil on it. Yeah,
absolutely.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and again, you've got the reflective built into it. You've got lots of gear loops built in there as well.
And from our point of view, the 813 point, these abseil points, we can tuck them away.
You can tuck them away so that you don't have to have them getting in the way. They can just be there as a backup when you need them for say rescue. There is a version of this harness which is specifically for wind energy, which has an anchor point at that belly button area, which is a tearaway anchor point. So you can use that with a climbing vertical system, and then that will tear away to bring the 8 point up to the chest. We've got the oar blocks, 2.3 meter retractable device, which obviously locks when you fall. This is rated to 140 kilos over sharp edges in fall factor 2. And it also meets the latest version of EN 360, which was just released last year. And not a lot of devices on the market which are rated to the latest standards. So we're quite proud of this product. It's available in single leg like this or twin leg for moving between anchor points.
And being retractable, you haven't got to worry so much about form factors to a degree, have you?
Absolutely. That's the main driver for using a product like this, is that if you're working at low ground clearance where you don't have the room to fall into, if you take a fall, you're not going to fall very far. So your shot back isn't going to open up very far and you're not going to hit the deck.
Yeah, good stuff. Thanks very much.